The Senate President, Ahmed Lawan, has asked the Committee on Independent National Electoral Commission to screen President Muhammadu Buhari's aide on social media, Loretta Onoche, and 5 others for confirmation as INEC commissioners. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the former President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, has just congratulated the Nigerian government for banning the microblogging site, Twitter. In a statement titled Statement by Donald Trump, 45th President of the United States, Trump said congratulations to the country of Nigeria, who just banned Twitter because they banned their president. More countries should ban Twitter and Facebook for not allowing free and open speech. All voices should be heard. Trump added that he would have banned both social media websites while he was still president, but Mark Zuckerberg kept calling him and coming to the White House for dinner, telling him how great he was. Recall that Trump was banned by Twitter and Facebook while he was still president. At number 9, as June 12th, Democracy Day approaches, the Inspector General of Police Usman Alkali Baba has directed all zonal assistant inspectors general of police and commissioners of police in states, including the Federal Capital Territory, to deal decisively with any person or group that may want to take advantage of the event to threaten internal security. The IGP gave the directive during a meeting with strategic commanders of the Nigerian police force in Abuja. He, however, urged them to remain civil with law-abiding citizens during the Democracy Day celebration. The IGP said, "The June 12th Democracy Day is days away. We are currently reviewing the security situation with a view to ensuring a hitch-free exercise. Details of this will form part of our discussion. I must, however, remind you all of the need to remain civil with law-abiding citizens, but firm with any person or group that may wish to take advantage of the event to threaten our internal security order." At number 8, a bill that will deregister any political party without a seat in the House of Assembly has passed second reading in the House of Representatives. Such parties will not be allowed to contest any future elective position. Oberakwefe Afe, a PDP lawmaker representing Delta State, who sponsored the bill, said there was a need to regulate political party structures in the country. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, however, called for a voice vote and the bill scaled second reading when majority of the lawmakers voted in favor of it. At number 7, the Lagos-Ibadan rail line will be commissioned by President Muhammadu Buhari tomorrow, June 10, 2021. The Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, who is already in Lagos for the event, took a last-minute inspection tour of the terminals and substations along the 156-kilometer route on Wednesday. Amechi began the inspection at the Ebutemeta Apapa main complex, where work has been completed, before heading for the Asiwaji Bola Tinubu complex. Event planners were reportedly seen at the Apapa port putting in place makeshift structures ahead of the commissioning. At number 6, operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency have arrested 2 drug dealers, Martins Ejiofor and Bala Mohammed, with a total of 24.450 kilograms of assorted illicit substances meant to be delivered in Gwada, Shiroro local government area of Niger State, where bandits buy their illicit drugs. Drugs seized from the suspects include codeine, diazepam, and Exol. The NDLEA Command's Highway Patrol Team in Kwara State intercepted the consignment in a hires bus belonging to Niger State Transport Authority on Saturday, June 5, 2021. This was disclosed in a statement released on Wednesday by the NDLEA Director of Media and Advocacy, Femi Babafemi. At number 5, President Muhammadu Buhari has received the first made-in-Nigeria cell phone called ITF Mobile. Adeniyi Adebayo, the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, presented the phone to the President before the beginning of the weekly Federal Executive Council meeting at the Presidential Villa on Wednesday. The minister said the phone was one of the 12 produced using locally sourced components by the Electrical and Electronic Technology Department of the Industrial Training Fund's Model Skills Training Center. After the presentation, the FEC meeting was held and presided over by President Buhari at the conference room of the First Lady's office. At number 4, the Minority Caucus of both the Senate and House of Representatives has called on Nigerians to ignore the ban placed on Twitter by the federal government and in fact should continue to use the social media platform. The Minority Leader of the Senate, Eyinaya Abaribe, and the Minority Leader of the House of Representatives, Ndudi Elumelu, stated this in a statement issued on Wednesday titled, "NAS Joint Minority Caucus asks Nigerians to continue using Twitter." The National Assembly Minority Caucus described the ban as draconian and complained that many Nigerians are losing their sources of livelihood to the action. The opposition lawmakers also dismissed threats made by the federal government to arrest and prosecute Nigerians for using Twitter. The caucus urged Nigerians to go ahead and use their Twitter handles, assuring that they would not be contravening any law in Nigeria or any international statutes. At number 3, another lecturer with the University of Jos in Plateau State, Dr. Dan Ella, has been kidnapped by gunmen. Ella, a lecturer with the Department of Theatre Arts in the institution, was kidnapped on Wednesday by the armed men who attacked his residence at Husky Quarters in Lamingo Community, just north local government area of Plateau State. Recall that last month, a professor who lectures at the university and her husband were abducted by gunmen from the same community, but they were later released after ransom was paid. A resident of the community, identified as Philip Gyang, confirmed the latest abduction to journalists in Jos on Wednesday. The chairman of the University of Jos branch of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, Dr. Lazarus Maigoro, also confirmed the abduction of the lecturer. At number 2, the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Muhammad, has dissolved the State Executive Council with immediate effect. Those sacked include the Secretary to the State Government, Sabiu Baba, Chief of Staff, Ladan Salihu, 21 commissioners and special advisors. This was disclosed in a statement by Mohammed's special advisor on media, Mukhtar Gidado. The statement read, "The governor has approved with immediate effect the dissolution of members of the State Executive Council and other political appointees that include the Secretary to the State Government, the Chief of Staff, Government House and all special advisors. However, advisors on security, National and State Assembly liaison, social investment and special advisor media and publicity are retained." Finally, at number 1, the Senate President, Ahmed Lawan, has asked the Committee on Independent National Electoral Commission to screen President Muhammadu Buhari's aide on social media, Loretta Onoche, and 5 others for confirmation as INEC commissioners. The Senate is making this move about 8 months after Buhari sent the list of the nominees to the Senate for screening. It was gathered that protests from members of the opposition People's Democratic Party in the Red Chamber halted the process of the screening. The opposition federal lawmakers were said to have faulted the idea of making Onoche, who is currently a presidential spokesperson, a card-carrying member of the All Progressives Congress. However, on Wednesday, Lawan gave the INEC panel headed by Senator Kabiru Gaya 4 weeks to conclude the screening and report back to the Red Chamber at plenary. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.